Hello, hello, hello. This is my first time recording. Basically just doing a test. Gonna run this for about 5 minutes, see what happens. How much space does 5 minutes of a recording take up? We will see. And yeah, let's see. So apparently there are clutter kits. And this SDX drop, I already had to restart my computer, I guess, to get a simple poster on the wall here. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so I don't know what to do, guys. Let me see here. Can look at kits. We're testing the audio to see if it's too loud. So the red dots mean I don't have that. And I don't care right now. Oh, the red dots went away. Okay. All right. Originally, I thought I would want this one, but the more I saw people showing it on YouTube, I wanted it less and less. I'm just tired of the Sims 4 lack of gameplay. To be real. I've gone back to play The Sims 3 and I've literally only installed base game. And I'm having just the most entertaining, gameplay with just the base game. I purchased a lot in the store. I will admit that. I purchased a lot in the store for The Sims 3. So I installed everything I purchased from the Sims store. But yeah, just the base game can hold its own weight in comparison to all the money spent for Sims 4, and it's not a good competitor. You can't compete. I'm also playing Sims 2, but mostly this week I've been playing The Sims 3, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know how EA is selling. How does EA convince people to get involved with such an overpriced game? And it's overpriced because it doesn't deliver what it tells you it's going to give you. Most of the packs, no, I won't say most for anything when referring to anything in The Sims, not even its community. Instead of saying most, I will say a lot. A lot of the packs, a lot of the DLC, a lot of the expansion packs, stuff packs, game packs, kits, they don't live up to what EA advertises. And that can come in the form of it being broken or glitchy. And it can also come in the form of just a lack of newness. Like a lot of it is just repeated animations, and they maybe give you a new moodlet, but that's it. And moodlets you can't expressively see in the game. You're just being told your sim has a new moodlet. It's not something you can outwardly see. Like think about it when you have the teenagers and they're in a mood and they walk around with their knees bent and their head tossed back and their arms just draping to the floor, and you could just tell they're in a mood. Yeah, that's a mood. That's something you can outwardly see. But no, more and more and more, all EA did was give you a little square at the bottom of the screen, and then they, in verbiage, in words, they tell you that your sim has this mood, but you don't otherwise know it. You don't see it in the gameplay. They don't outwardly show that they're in a mood. Like, take this image right here, the top left image. What mood could this character be in that's doing the push-ups? Well, you might think that, well, this is an energetic athlete or athletic sim. But no, because Nancy Landgrab in her pinstripe suit or hell ball gown could come by and suddenly do push-ups. So my point is that the game, I so easily want to just go with the default. The game sucks, but no, you have to be more descriptive. The game doesn't give enough to flesh out a person's mood or personality based on traits and immediate reaction to the surroundings. So while you see this character doing fitness with a thought bubble of, I guess those are boxing gloves or punching gloves or whatever, boxing gloves, one might think she's an athlete. Why? Because they have her dressed that way. And well, hell, she's doing push-ups. Anybody who's a couch potato probably wouldn't be doing push-ups, but you'd be wrong, because in The Sims 4, it is just a go-to animation because EA didn't put enough different animations into the game. So instead of having characters stand idly, they just randomly do crap. And one of the things is push-ups. So if your sim is excited about something, they suddenly freaking bust out and do some push-ups, and then they run in place. And that's to show you that they're energetic or excited about something at that moment. And I have a problem with that because that's been carried over for 8 years. So instead of developing the characters more and giving them more and more animations to be more expressive, that's what I'm trying to say. They need to be more expressive. But instead of EA adding to the game new animations, they instead leave in the same ones you got at base game, and over almost a decade never include new ones. So you can't tell one character from another. Nancy Landgrab is not an athlete, and yet you will see her and many others, and in the most odd places even, suddenly bust out and do push-ups. Not because you're in the right place, which would, to me, be a gym. Or if maybe they were running at the time. So, they're feeling energetic because you see them in the neighborhood and they were jogging. Those would be appropriate times, I think, that you would see someone bust out in push-ups. But no, anytime your sim is energetic, and because EA weighs so heavily on characters or sims showing emotion based on their environment, they've put moodlets in objects. So if you're in a room, whether it's a gym, a museum, a restaurant, no matter where you are, if you've got enough objects in the room that would cause a person to become excited, they're going to start doing push-ups. You can be in a ball gown and they're going to do push-ups. You can be a couch potato and they're going to do push-ups. It doesn't matter who you are because you don't matter. Your character doesn't matter. It's not based on your sim's personality. It's based on the objects around them and the mood that they're in. And that's where Sims 4 falls short, because they got rid of individuality and they made every character solely based on how you feel, which the player dictates how you feel unless you have an empty room. The player dictates how you feel based on the objects that they put in the room. So basically, EA put shackles on the creator. I don't know if anybody's ever come to that conclusion. EA has binded you, like tied your hands, and not allowed you to be very creative when decorating, because now you have to care so very much about which objects you put in a room because those objects will dictate your sim's character. Those objects will dictate your sim's personality. But anyway, this was supposed to just be a test for my sound. I'm going to go ahead and end this here just because this is just a test. I will hopefully put this up if it worked. And if not, well, I just talked to myself for nothing. Which, I mean, nothing different about that. Bye-bye.